What's up, everybody? This is Sean here. I'm out here in Kansas on I-70. And I want to talk to you about some high winds. We've got some high winds going on right now. Of course, I've been in a lot higher winds. You're going to have truck drivers out there that's going to comment and say, "Well, you ever been through Wyoming, or you ever been on top of the blah, 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 blah." I get it. Back in my day, I get it. But I am in that high winds right now. I got a light load. I've only got 12,000 pounds in the box, and I can feel it. I can feel the wind beating on my truck. I can hear it beating, and I'm having to put both hands on my steering wheel. So I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to you about high winds. Being light is not great. Being light in the truck. So anyway, I'll give it for a few minutes for everybody to get in here, and then we're going to go over it. Yee! Look, you can see the wind. You can see the snow drifts coming across. So I know the wind direction, so I can feel it. Whoa. Yeah, it just pushed me right there. Yeah, it's pushing me pretty good. Pretty good high winds right here, y'all. Crumsy, what's going on, buddy? Just trying to deal with these high winds out here. I thought I'd give an educational video on this real quick while I'm going through it and bring y'all live, show you what it's about. But yeah, you do have to deal with high winds sometimes as truck drivers. I was just giving it a minute for everybody to get in here, and then I was going to go into it and give y'all some safety tips. Alright, so when you're dealing with high winds like this, look, y'all can see the wind coming across. Man. When you're dealing with high winds like this, y'all, a few performer tips. You want to slow down, okay? Look, so you can see the wind gust. So it's about to hit me right here. I can feel it. Or I can see it. Whoa. Alright, so a few tips here. You want to keep both hands on the steering wheel. A firm grip. Okay, so that way you can fight against it trying to turn you, especially if you're light in the box like I am right now, okay? I'm having to fight this wind. You can actually see the wind gust, so I know when it's coming. You can see it up ahead of time. You want to go slower. You cannot outrun the wind, so you want to slow down and take it easy. Okay, you don't want to be speeding at an uncontrollable, the word I'm looking for, uncontrollable wind there, you know what I'm saying? Shoo-wee. Sorry about that camera thing. So yeah, so both hands on the steering wheel, definitely. All right. Yes, I am turning toward the wind. Yeah, turning toward the wind is what I'm doing. But the thing is to slow down. Do not use cruise control, and just pay attention and just, hold on. But when you get when it gets to a point where it's uncontrollable, then you'll know when you can't keep it in between the lanes, then that's when you just pull over. Right now it's bearable, but I definitely have to fight it. I definitely have to fight the wind, so I'm having to keep adjusting with it and fight against it. But it's part of it. But I am going slower than I was. I'm only going like 60 miles an hour right now instead of 70. I'm actually 10 miles an hour down. You want to keep away. You want to keep away from all vehicles and this kind of stuff. Now, luckily it's not icy, it's not snowing, it's just strong winds, and I'm really light in the box. I've only got 12,000 pounds back there, so it's really light versus having a 40,000 pound load. I'm sorry, I've got it right at about 18,000 pounds, 12,000 plus 6. So yeah, but still, it's still like half the load I normally would have. I've got a bunch of refrigerators, light refrigerators back there, dishwashers. I'm a GE. I think they're refrigerators. No, it does say it's 12,732 pounds. Yeah. I thought I had 12,000 pounds and then 6,000. No, it's 12,732. That was my last one. So I do only have 12,000 pounds in the box. It's a very light load. But yeah, so, and especially when you're going over bridges, you want to just try to stay away from people Don't ride right up on them because you don't want the drift to catch you on the way by. I feel like the wind's calmed down a little bit now. It was really rough back there, though. Whew, it was rough. But yeah, it feels a lot better now than it did. So just pay attention, especially when you go out in these open plains, open areas where the wind comes across. Just pay attention. That's not the time to be picking your nose or digging your toes. You always should have both ends of the steering wheel, especially in a high wind situation. See, I can see the little drift of snow going across. Ooh, yeah, I felt it then when I went over that bridge. Yeah, so it's just a sudden gust that's coming through. So there's a guy coming around me right now. I'll let him get on around me. I'll back off the throttle and just go ahead and let him go. I'm not going to ride right next to him or try to compete with him. I'm just going to let him roll on. I don't like being right next to somebody. So if I did blow me off lane, I don't want to crash into them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So far, so good. Everything's good. I'm just glad it's not icy or snowy. And you're going to have drivers out there like, we're back in my day, Shani. You don't know what wind is. I know there's a lot stronger wind gusts out there. I get it. I'm not in a hurricane or nothing, but it is some strong winds. And you know what? These little wind gusts can be just as deadly if you don't pay them attention. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention so you can fight against it and be aware of it. That's all. It looks kind of snowy up ahead.